Hello, beautiful souls. How are you all? Welcome to the Consciousness Creators. I'm Vivienne Cardin, and I'm here with you tonight to... Sorry, that's my phone going because I can't get it to go on silent. I'm here with you tonight, and tonight I thought I might do something regarding the inner child, children's meditations, and lots of ways in which we can bring that beautiful essence of innocence and that natural way of being out through meditation and helping each other and helping ourselves, for calmness and for peace. Hello, my goodness, already. Hi, Ash. Hi, Ali. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Paul. Hi, Colette. Hi, Scott. Oh, wow, we've got people here already. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what Colette told me to do. So I'm going to put this up on here. Where am I on this? Am I live on this at all? It's not coming in. So that I can actually see the comments coming in, which would be a good idea. Now, for some reason, I'm not coming up on it on my phone. So that's going to make things a little bit awkward for us. Okay, that's strange, isn't it? Let's see why it is I wouldn't be coming out. Okay, Colette, you're there. Any ideas? On my phone, the live is not coming up. Have I not done something or something like that? Help. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to keep going on. So, and hopefully it might just pop up there at any second. We'll just keep watching it and seeing. So, hello, everybody. Did you all see that incredible wolf blood moon that we had? Wowzers. Well, I, for one, got up and I was up at, I think it was 10 to 5 a.m. with my daughter, Isabella, and we looked out and we saw it. It's just one of those things. At the time you're thinking, oh, it's so early. But then afterwards you think, well, my goodness, when are we going to see that again? I think it's another 10 years or something like that. And, it really was a huge time for people for shifting. And a lot of people had been saying leading up to it and prior to it that, I think it's going a bit funny on me, is it? A lot of people had been saying prior to this full moon that they felt really weird and they felt really agitated and sad, and some people were saying that they felt frustrated. Some were saying that they felt like everything was crowding in on top of them. So it really had a profound effect on everyone. Oh, I think I'm on here. Am I on? This is great. Yes. This is simply for the comments, because otherwise I won't be able, my phone, as you all know, my I've got the wonkiest, weirdest laptop ever. So I just want to say hello to Little Rosie Sunshine, Rita. Hello there. Hi to Sally. Hi to Sharon. Now, I don't know if it's going a bit funny, because on my phone it seems to be going a bit funny. Hi, Lute. Yeah, it would take a minute. Thanks, Colette. I know. You see, you panic, don't you? Hello, Beverly. How are you? And Mary Ellen. Hi. Thanks for joining. Hi, Anne. How's everybody? Hi, Lorraine. Thanks for joining. Hi, guys. Mary Ellen is there. Susie. Hi, Susie. How are you? And this is brilliant now. So what I'd like to do today is I want to just talk a little bit about meditation for children. Now, most of you would know that I do meditation with adults, but I also run meditations for children. And there's that saying about, which I think is absolutely fantastic, is that if all children learned to meditate at age 3, we'd have world peace. And just think of the enormity of that. Like, that just blows me away. Imagine that. Could you just imagine that? Wow, like, I'm blown away here. Somebody's telling me I need to be waiting for people to share into groups. Please. Yeah, of course, I forget everything. Keep sharing, please, please, please. Hello, Donna. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Joelle. I don't want to miss anyone. You know me, I don't like missing people. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Barbara. So let's just see. Yeah. Hi, Beverly. Yes. You're fine. Oh, that's great. Yeah, everyone's doing good. We're all doing really, really good here. Hello, Linda. Thanks for joining us. And hi, Joelle. And listen, I just want to say, yeah, please do share, because, you know, the thing about the consciousness creators and the co-creators is that everything we do on here is simply for you guys. And it's something to do with really helping people, I believe, to increase their vibration. And how you do that, each one of us does it totally differently, but we're all basically going in the same direction. So what it is that we're trying, I suppose, in each of our different ways to help you, and that with the 7 of us, one will click with you. So 7 different methods and 7 different ways with different co-creators, one will perhaps click with you, because we're all very different, just like you're all very different, you know. Hello, what did Lutz say? Meditation is very powerful. Yes, it absolutely is. Hello, Sylvia. Hi, Aoife. I know I'm losing a few people there, am I, when they come? Hi, Sharon. Okay, so Sharon, you're saying to me that you struggle with meditation. Well, welcome to the club, honey. Don't be worrying about that. Look at all those hearts. Can't you just feel that love? I certainly can anyway. And I'm here, you know, and we're in the Emerald Isle, which is beautiful. But my God, is it freezing. And there they are over in Australia, and they're baking. It's just not fair. You know, if we gave them a little bit of what we had and they gave us a little bit of what they had, I think we'd all be pretty cool, actually. We'd all be just right, just balanced, you know. But meditation brings a lot of balance anyway in life, regardless of what it's like outside. It is hard to meditate because what you're being told to do is what you're not used to doing, okay? So you're basically being told to do nothing. Just be. Be in that very, very moment of doing nothing. You're not told to think about the washing, the ironing, the cooking, the car, whatever did you leave on the, you know, the oven. You're being told to not to do all of that. And unfortunately, that's exactly what we do. So I'm just reading Stacey's there. I'm going to come back to that in a moment. You're talking about schools, Stacey. I show the schools, I don't know about anywhere else, but the schools very much in this country are very open to meditation. As far as I know, it's rolled out across every single school. I myself go into my own children's school and do meditations, and have done them in other schools as well, which is fantastic. It plays a massive role, you know, because everyone thinks that life is only tough when you're older. Well, that's not true. Little kiddies have a lot of tough times too, and this can help them hugely, and it gives them fabulous tools that they can use all through their life here. But as I was saying, meditation, somebody once said it to me, it's almost like, just say, for example, you were working out and this arm was really, really strong and this arm not so strong. So you want to try and balance it, don't you? So you kind of lay off this arm a little bit and you work this one out a little bit more until they're balanced. And that's all it is. It's like a workout for the mind. So if you can look at it like that the conscious mind that gets in the way, that talks to you the whole time, is going a million miles a second. And, you know, the subconscious mind and the rest of you that wants to just do nothing and just be, is trying to overcome that. And it's really difficult because we're not programmed that way. But the news and the great news is you can do this. It's going to take time. I always recommend to people, if you can try 5 minutes a day of a guided meditation. And the one thing that you really feel that you should or need to do is this. Only bring yourself back to the voice. That's all you want to do, okay? You don't want to do anything else. If you find yourself drifting, just bring yourself back to the voice. Pretty soon what happens is, when you're brought back to that voice, you become aware, and the conscious mind actually becomes aware that that's what you're doing. So it clicks in. Every time you start to drift away, you're brought back, and you're brought back. And I always say, try and do it perhaps for 5 minutes each day for a week, and then up it to 6 or 7 for another week, and go on. And that way, it's hard if you're going to do it just to music initially, because you know, you will wander off. Try not to pick anything too long. And if you are like me, prone to falling asleep, which I do continuously when I meditate, then just don't lie down. Sit yourself upright, and maybe not sit on a bed, maybe sit on a chair with the feet going down, because if you do that, you're more likely to stay kind of, conscious there, semi-conscious, and not likely to fall off asleep. Now, the thing about meditation is when you do get used to it and you go deep into it, what will happen is you will go off into another place. But that's exactly what you're meant to do. And don't ever think for one moment that if you're doing a guided meditation in a group or anything like that, you've fallen asleep. Sometimes you're just taken out of it for that moment, and then you're brought back in. And then as soon as somebody says, and now I want you to open your eyes and all, you open them straight away. So you weren't asleep, okay? You were just literally going off into that place in that moment. So it does take a little while. It really, really does. But believe me, hand on heart, the benefits really are massive, absolutely massive. So, and I know from myself, because what it did is it calmed me down no end. It taught me how to live in the moment to a certain degree. And even though, wow, look at all those love, look at all those hearts, this is fantastic. Oh my goodness, sorry, this is not even scrolling up by itself. I have to do it for it. Okay, so we have, it's freezing on the East Coast in the USA, Stacey. Not that I'm glad or anything like that, but it's just nice because I'm really getting so jealous of Australia at the moment. It's supposed to snow tonight. I know, Joelle, it is. And I'm not a big lover of the snow. I'm not a big lover of anything that's cold and wet, to be quite honest with you. Little Rosie Sunshine says she's been meditating with her 6 granddaughters since they were babies, and they all love it. And you also do gratitude journaling. Something that you couldn't do any better for them than that, really and truly. I wonder, Rosie, do you do it at night time with them, to relax them, to send them off to sleep? Hi, Carol. Hi, Dee. And hi, Sharon. And Sharon says her thoughts go anywhere when you try not to. Maybe try just the way I said it there, because that does seem to be a really surefire way of doing it, okay? Try it. Try it, Hi, Amora. There's my gorgeous friend, Maura. Hi, how are you? Yeah, Jenny said there wouldn't be so much anxiety. Absolutely. And no more bullies. Yes, like the benefits are huge. We know as adults that we suffer anxiety, we suffer stress, we suffer moments of frustration, anger, all of that. Well, imagine we have been meditating since we were very, very young. Just imagine what tools we would have had right then that would have helped us to deal with those emotions as they were coming up or as they were forming, because we know that the emotional is connected to the emotional is connected to the mental, and then it's all connected to the physical. Just visualize how many stress-related illnesses that there wouldn't be. Anxiety-ridden teenagers and kids and people that would have the tools. I'm not going to say you're going to go through life with no anxiety or no stress. That's just not how it is. But having the tools to deal with it is the key. Lots of people are out there and their children go through breakups, marriage breakups, their parents break up. They go through things where they have to move. These are big deals for young children, where they don't know, because they just live in the moment, you see, children. They don't think ahead, and they generally don't go back either. So they're really only living in that moment. So everything in that moment is vitally important. And this is why I do the children's meditations as well. Now, of course, I'm going to, choose the meditations to suit the children, and they would be age appropriate. So what I would use when I'm doing children's meditations, a lot of them are the woodland, like the woodland fairies or the nature spirits. And, bringing them to those beautiful places where they can connect with smells of nature, where they can connect with the the listening, you know, listening. It's opening up the whole visual there for them as well and keeping it open. And then they're able to go on magic journeys where they don't have to think about anything. They can just jump into their imagination and escape for a little while, but also know that wherever I take them to, it's going to help them to find a solution that is age appropriate for them in dealing with what's going on. So it's hugely important. Now, if we go into meditation for adults, what happens there is you're going into depths of the heart chakra, things that have been kept there perhaps since childhood, fears, worries, anxieties. And so, you know, you may have that whole thing of it's your inner child that you're dealing with now as the adult, rather than dealing with just what's going on in the here and now. You're actually dealing with your inner child. So sorry, my throat is really dry tonight. Too much talking and yapping, you see, that's the thing. Can't get me to stop once you start me. So the relaxing and the calming and the connection as you get older, then perhaps to guides, to spirit, to angels, to you know, whoever you feel is out there helping you, it opens up your whole range of the possibilities of other things being out there. It doesn't close down a child, it keeps everything open. And I'm always talking about how we're also psychic. Hello, Judy. Hi. In the USA, they only teach them basic education. It's such a pity, you know, because I go into the schools now. In general, with the younger kids, the attention span is around about, I'd say about 20 minutes. And that's as much as you're going to get. But look, at 20 minutes is 20 minutes. And so it really benefits them. And I know that because of the feedback that I get from the school. Now, the thing is, you can buy meditations for children as well and do them at home. I started doing them with my children when they were going to bed at night. So it would just calm them down and it would just relax them into that nice little, you know, that nice little place where they were going to go off into dreamland. And it was just beautiful and they absolutely loved it. You know, they really and truly loved it. Now, hello, Jenny. Now, you know, they're back there again and they're doing it and it's, you know, so I love the fact that with them all, they're well able to do. Sorry, I'm just checking this thing here. Hello, Caroline. How are you, honey? Hi, Megan. Hi, Bernadette. Hi, John. And Olive, you're all here. Isn't it lovely, all these people that I know, and you all take the time to join in. And I hope you're enjoying the Consciousness Creators, because we're certainly enjoying putting all of this together for you. We're enjoying the fact that, thanks for sharing, John. Thank you, everybody who's sharing. So appreciated, because somebody somewhere might get something that they need from this. But we really are enjoying being together and coming together. We're learning from each other. So everybody's learning. And that's the whole thing about this journey through life. Everybody learns something every single day. You know, you never stop learning. So it's absolutely fantastic. So what I thought I might do with you guys was, I'm going to give you a little, I did this actually with my students the other day. And I thought it might be a nice idea to do this with you as well, because this is one that could easily be child friendly and is so simple, really, that you could totally change some of the wording to make it child friendly, that you could do it yourself with your children, and it doesn't even take that long. Okay, so what it is it's a chakra clearing but igniting. So it's giving you that sense of empowerment within, and it's using the great I am, which I know that so many of our lovely co-creators are so I mean, Ali talks about it all the time, Luke does, Tony, every one of us talk about the great I am, and it's so vital and it's so important. So in that I use it, but what I want to use it with you all today is, I'd like to use it as just an empowerment tool for you. But as I said, it can be adjusted for children. Okay, I'm going to do that in a little bit. I'm also going to do what I promised. Hi, Leonie. Thank you for joining. Hi, Kathleen. Thanks for joining. I'm going to use these beautiful, do you remember I showed you these last week? The wonderful, wonderful butterfly cards. And I was saying to everyone last week that I was going to do a few, and sure again, I ran out of time. And since then, Facebook have been cutting us all off when we get to a certain point. So I'm going to try and get through as much as I can. And what I would like to do is hopefully the spirit will build up in here. I can already feel them coming in on this side of me. So because of the nature of doing this live, it can be a little bit difficult going back and forth and take a little bit longer time. But what I will do is I'll do the very best I can and try and get as much in as possible. What I would like you to do is, if you've got a question that you would like some guidance from the butterfly cards for, then put your question there. Okay, don't say just pick a card for me, just put your question there, and I'll tell you the reason why. Because of the back and forth, it just makes it so much easier, and I could probably hopefully be able to get through some more people, if that makes sense. Okay, so Tracy says she doesn't remember learning as much in such a short time. This month has been amazing. Oh, thank you, Tracy. Isn't it fantastic? And it's because we are all so 100% there and really, really want to help you, but also help each other. We've got a really good team. I have to say, Ali O'Shea, you knew what you were doing. She's absolutely incredible. All the work that she put into this, bringing all of us together. I mean, we're coming together from Australia, the States, and Ireland. So it's no mean feat, you know, and really at the end of the day, she picked fantastic people, and I for one am completely honored to be a part of all of this, you know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put some music on. I'd like if you would, all of you, sorry, I'm just want to reach down here now, and I don't want to move this too much. Pardon me now, everybody. Okay. What I'd like to do is, if you could, okay, if you could just relax yourself now. Perhaps try to just sit up. I'd rather you sat up, if you could, with your feet flat on the ground than lying down or anything like that. And even if you can put your hands facing, you know, up on your lap, facing up like this, just so that you can get that energy. I would love that if you could do that. Listen, if you can't, you can't, okay? It's just about making yourself comfortable, but not too comfortable here and there that you're going to fall asleep on me, all right? So I'm seeing the questions there as they're coming in. And hiya, Tony. How are you, darling? This is great. We've got all our co-creators on here, and I'm absolutely delighted for this. I really and truly am. Hello, Maria. How are you? I just want to say hello. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, Tony. Yeah, absolutely. Hello, Susan. How are you? Ask the butterflies. Okay. So, Joelle, I'll do that for you. And so Donna says, when you're closing off after doing a medium reading, what is the best way to close? Now, Donna, do you mean if you're doing the reading? Will you just answer me this? Or if someone's doing it for you? I'm assuming you mean when you're doing it. Is that it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this little meditation, and then I'm going to show you how to just close down, how to ground yourself, really, is what you're talking about, isn't it? So what's coming through for you on your vision? Yes, you. So you're talking about, Donna, when you do a reading. All right, that's absolutely no problem at all, honey. I'm going to do that after I've done this very short chakra clearing and chakra igniting meditation with you, okay? So is everybody ready to go? Give me a big thumbs up there and tell me you're all ready to go, and we'll get some music going. And I hope you can hear this now. This is very pretty music. And I'm just getting into the zone here myself. Isn't that lovely? I hope you can hear it. Please tell me if you can hear this, guys. I'd like to know. It's quite difficult to know, actually, from here because it sounds different to me than it would to you. You can hear it. You're ready. I love the thumbs up and the love and the hearts, and isn't it just beautiful? So for those that said they were having a little issue with settling, and for those that said that they found it difficult for the mind not to wander, all I'm going to say is please, please listen to my voice. That's all you have to do. So every time you feel yourself moving away from what's going on, be very conscious and bring yourself back to the voice. This is only going to be short. As I said, I did it, and I thought the other day, and I thought I would share it with you guys. All right, so it sounds good. Thank you, guys. Brilliant. Okay, so let's go, folks. Thank you for all that love. I just love it. Thank you. It means so much. Okay. Now, let's just bring ourselves and our awareness to our breath. As we breathe deeply in, feel the breath go down through the body. And let it go. Keeping the eyes closed. And gently breathing in once more. This time allowing the breath to travel down through the rib cage, down, down. And on the out breath, feeling as though the stresses and the strains of the day are just washing away, away, away. Now, taking a beautiful deep breath and feeling that breath go even further down the torso, down into the legs, the knees and the feet. And on the out breath, just letting go of the stress, the worry, just for this moment, let go. Now I'd like you to see a beautiful emerald green light swirling around and around you, all around your very being. And this time on the in-breath, breathe in the emerald green light. Feel that light covering every organ, every bone, tissue, and making its way down, down, down to the toes. And as you let the breath out, with the breath leaves the body anxiety, worry, hardship, sorrow, out through the toes as they begin to relax one by one, by one, by one, by one. And as you continue to breathe deeply in, feel that lovely green light and energy come back up through your legs and up through your torso and down the arms and out through the fingers. Feel your fingers and hands completely loosen and relax. And as the body begins to feel slightly heavier and heavier, start to see yourself standing in a wide open meadow. This meadow is absolutely beautiful, with long grass that goes on and on. There are rolling hills in the distance. Above you, the blue sky shines, the sun warming your face. You hear the birds sing, your beautiful, sweet melody. And as you look right in front of you, there is a small hill. And through this hill, there is a pathway leading from you all the way to the top. You watch as you see the beautiful butterflies landing on the wildflowers, and you smell the fragrance of the outdoors. It is calm and peaceful here, and you begin to walk. As you walk, to the right of you, you see what were closed buds beginning to open and blossom into beautiful red poppies right in front of you. Here you bend down and you pick a poppy, and as you break the stem, something magical begins to happen. Your hands start to light a beautiful shade of warm red, and this light and energy makes its way up through your arm, all the way into the torso, heading towards the base chakra, situated at the end of the spine. You can feel the chakra beginning to open now as the energy makes its way. It spins like a disc round and round. And as the pure red light enters it, you feel a stir and a shift within your own inner being. This is the chakra that holds on to worries and fears regarding our own security, our career, our well-being, our family, finances. But as this light enters the chakra, you start to feel the heaviness of these burdens gently lift away. The light enters the chakra. It empowers you. It comforts you. And as it begins to spin round and round, to the left-hand side, just a step away, you see yet another row of buds. And as you get closer, they open and blossom right in front of you. These are orange in color, beautiful tangerine orange. You lean over and you pick a stem. And again, as you do so, you feel the strength of the orange light and energy emanate from the flower up through your arm and all the way to the sacral chakra. This chakra is situated just below the navel. And here it begins to open, spinning open. And as it does, you feel the light beginning to enter. Here is the very essence of who you are, your divine femininity, the reproductive organs. This is where your confidence and creativity lies. Feel it now beginning to ignite. The worries and the disbeliefs about who you are and why you are here, all beginning to gently fade. This is where we hold on, unfortunately, to the issues about how others see us. And yet, we are beautiful. We are unique. You are power. Let the chakras spin and stack on top of the other, forming a powerful center in your very core. And as they do this, you take another step towards the hill, and there to your right hand, open beautiful sunflowers right in front of you. They face the sun. And as you lean over and pick one to add to your bouquet, these warm yellow sunshine flowers emanate a radiant yellow light. This light travels up into the solar plexus. Solar plexus is this beautiful part of us that holds on to our spirit, that part of us, unique, the very essence of who we are. Our soul protects the spirit. It houses the spirit, the body being the vehicle. And as we go through life, sometimes we lose sight of our path, and we lose sight of where we are meant to be. So now, as this wonderful energy emanates up and in to the solar plexus just above the navel, we feel a lift. The light, it lifts us. It allows our soul to be free, to journey where we are meant to be. Feel the excitement now. As you allow this to happen, you give permission for you to travel on this journey, and to travel and to trust and to be. Now you take another step forward, and to the left-hand side, there are emerald green flowers opening and blossoming and blooming right in front of you. Wow. You bend over and you pick a stem. And yet again, as this begins to happen, you start to feel a pull and a stretch within the heart. Your heart. Open your heart. The heart is so important, and yet it holds so much grief, sorrow, anger, frustration, and loss. Now let this green healing light and energy gently enter the heart chakra to very slowly loosen these feelings. And as you feel them rise and rise, allow the healing light to smooth over the feelings that rise up within you as they leave your body out into the universe for transmutation. Very slowly, piece by piece, the healing occurs, if you'll just allow it. Now you've opened your heart and it feels excited, it's ignited. And as you continue to walk over to the right hand side, open beautiful little bluebells. These bluebells are so precious and pretty. And you bend over again to pick one. And as you add it to your bouquet, and your bouquet is becoming fuller with beautiful colors, you start to feel your throat chakra opening. Holding these flowers, their energy is overwhelmingly powerful and strong. Allow the blue light to emanate to the throat. It's like velvet. It softens the vocal cords. Allow to loosen any tightness so that you may speak your truths and words with complete clarity and never offensive. Now you are almost at the bottom of the hill, and as you take another step to the left-hand side, you see beautiful purple violets. And as you bend down and pick one, you begin to feel the brow pull and stretch as it opens wide. Feel it now as this energy makes its way to the conscious and subconscious mind, igniting this wonderful part of you. Letting it go deep, deep inside, opening you up to all of the other dimensions that exist, clearing away unnecessary and negative thought patterns, replacing with complete positive thoughts. And now, right in front of you, as you look at the hill, it begins to open with all its glory. All the buds are completely white. The whole hill in front of you is filled, and on these beautiful white flowers are butterflies that flutter their wings. And as you walk up the hill, you pick one or two of these white flowers to add to your bouquet. And the higher up the hill you walk, the more you feel your crown chakra beginning to open. It tingles as it opens wider, and yet you feel light as a feather. effortlessly you walk up the hill, admiring the beauty of the birds, their song, the beauty of the bees that buzz around, collecting the nectar from the glorious flowers, and the magnificence of the butterflies. Now you are at the top of the hill, and with your bouquet in one hand, you spread your arms out. You are free. You are a tower of inner strength, ignited on every level. You stand there, and as you look up into the clear blue sky, you can make out some clouds beginning to appear. These clouds start to take a form and a shape in front of you. And as they get clearer and clearer, they become pure angelic beings. They are hovering right above you now. And as they look at you and you look up at them, they smile. They're just in front of you as they put their hands to yours, and you take a flower and you hand it to them. The first one that takes the flower says, "I am the angel of strength. I give you strength." The next one that you give a flower to looks at you smiling and says, "I am the angel of love. I give you love." And the third one that you give a flower to tells you, "I am the angel of healing." And as you give them a flower and you receive healing, love and strength, you begin to feel yourself lifting up, 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 right in front of them, hovering just above the white hill. You all join hands. You feel their love, their power, and their strength. And as they wrap their wings around you, they gently bring you back down. You stand upon this hill, and as you look at them, you affirm, "I am strength. I am love. I am a healer. I am beautiful." And as you trust in the enormity and the power of your words, they begin to fade away back into the beautiful blue sky, taking with them the beautiful flowers that you have given to them. You sit on top of this hill and you tell yourself, "I am magnificent." Now, begin to bring yourself back to the room, just stretching the hands and the fingers and the toes, and beginning to bring yourself back to your own awareness of your breath. And when you're ready, just gently open your eyes. Are we all back? If you are, just give me a lovely thumbs up there so I know to sleep on me. It's all gone very quiet. Oh, I really hope you enjoyed that. That is, oh, we're back. There's all the beautiful hearts and love. You are so welcome, Stacey. You are welcome, Ali and Colette and Pamela. You are all so welcome. I hope in some way that helped you. That also is quite powerful for the inner child to bring about some issues you may have carried through your life and from your childhood, just to let yourself know that you are magnificent. You are a tower of strength. And like I say, that one is very easily adapted for children, very, very easily. You all loved it. I'm so, so happy. That's fantastic that you all loved it. Wonderful. Let's just go then, and let's just some butterfly readings. Shall we do this? So everybody come back now, and let's just do some butterfly readings here. So I'm delighted you enjoyed that, Sylvia. That's great. And Kathleen, I'm delighted. And you too, Barbara, you're most welcome. Now, I want to just go back. Stacey, you want to know about the recording of the meditations? They will all, well, this anyway, and all of the ones I've done on the Consciousness Creators are going up on YouTube. And then going forward, the rest of them will be up, but they'll also be available for download as well. So just keep watching this space for that, okay? I do have one that is available on hard copy. Mary Ellen has it, and that is called Reach for the Stars. It's 33 minutes and 33 seconds, all for you. So if you would like to have a copy of that, just message me and we can get that organized. It's not a problem. Okay, so let me just see. Susie wants to know about her business. Now, Susie, I'm going to put 3 out for you because I've been guided to put 3 out. Okay. So what I have here are religion and spirituality. Okay. I have new career and I have relationship dynamics. Okay. So all 3 with the wings wide open. Can you see this? Wide open. This tells me that you are going to be very, very successful in your new career. It's telling you the words new career, okay? It's, you can see it there. Oh, hang on, there we go. New career. It couldn't get more apt than that. It is a career that's going to be based on matters of the heart and spirituality, okay? Not necessarily religion, but I do feel you will bring aspects of different cultures into it, if that makes sense to you. The relationship dynamics for me are very much about the relationship of the people close to you, closely around you, because getting their support for this new venture is absolutely vital. And I do feel that that is something that you are going to absolutely 100% be doing, okay? So just know that yes is your answer about your success in your career. Absolutely, yes. I hope that's helped. Megan says, will April come my way because I am in heart process and I'm doing something which I have doubts? Please help me. It's guys, if you're gonna just give me something that is, because I don't really understand it, and bear in mind I'm asking angels for their guidance with this, so it kind of has to be a little bit of how do you say, it has to be a little bit more clear. Sorry, my words are gone there. And because these are butterfly cards, they're a little slightly different than the other ones, so but they are just as beautiful. Now, so I want to go to if you could just put that back up again, that question, because I didn't really understand it there. Megan, isn't it? I didn't really understand that question, but I'll certainly come to you. If you could just let me know about give it to me a little bit clearer, because I don't understand it. So it's hard for me to process that over to them. Okay, so now, yeah, I see. I really don't understand. Let's just see if there's anybody else there that would like some guidance. Please give me a question, guys, because otherwise I'll be here forever. So, oh, you're all so kind. So any of you that have heard the CD, you all loved it. Well, I'm absolutely delighted about that, because that was a very, very special one to me. It's relating to your eldest daughter and you need help with it. Okay. Okay, your eldest daughter for me, Megan, is, yeah, Megan. Your eldest daughter for me, Megan, is quite young. And I feel as though things are not quite going her way. Either she's not really being, you feel she's not being taken care of, or her needs are not being taken care of, because what I have here is self-care, and I've got the, self-care, decisions being made around her, okay, which I feel you are probably going to have to be the one to make, and moving. So moving can be many different things. They can be, the moving can be movement of house or movement of school. I feel that we're looking at her life being a little bit upside down at the moment, and you wondering if everything's going to be okay around her. And for me, it feels as though, yes, but I do feel that there are some things around her that actually are in your control more than they are in her control, okay? I feel like you're the one who has to make the decisions for this little girl. And I'm calling her little because I feel like she's very, very young. I would say to you, though, that the decisions are not the easiest things to do. Absolutely not. And I do feel that the movement around her is very much her emotional well-being, and that things have to change around her in order to make things better for her emotional well-being. I hope that makes some sense to you, because that's just basically what I'm being given. I have a lot of Archangel Raphael energy around me here, so I'm feeling like she needs some personal healing for herself, and that can come in the form of emotional as well. So I hope that you can understand that a little bit, and I hope that that helps. Am I on the right path spiritually? Will I find you that spirit? Is she near me? You see, okay, guys, it's really difficult for me at the moment when I'm trying to go back and forth, so the questions have to be quite clear, if you know what I mean. That's like 2 or 3 questions in one, and I don't understand which one is which, if that makes sense. But I'm going to go with this anyway. So you're welcome, Megan. No problem at all. Will you be successful in business, Rosie? Yes, but things have to change. I keep getting this. Oh, you've got new career again. There you go. Keep the faith and support. All right, those are the 3 that you've got. And this is for you, okay, Rosie? This is keep the faith, new career, and support. That tells me that it's the support of your nearest and dearest. Again, that is really, really vital and important to you. I do feel this business venture is something that you thought long and hard about. It's not something you've just jumped into. And I also feel as well, that it does involve everybody that's connected to you. It's not just you. I want to say to you that I feel it will be successful. I really do, because it says new career and keep the faith. So you're obviously feeling a little bit that it's a bit touch and go at the moment, and you're not 100% sure, but actually these are quite positive, uplifting cards that you've got. So I'm hoping what you understand from me, this is that the answer to this is yes, you will be successful. I would say be very cautious around money, though. Try not to overspend on something that is not necessarily, just not yet, okay? You tend to want to go hell for leather in, and what I'm being told is just pull the reins back just a slight bit, if that's okay. All right. Don't be saying sorry, Sharon, not at all. It's just so sometimes it can be difficult when people give me a couple of questions all in one, and I like to be able to understand what I'm asking the guidance for clearly, just so I get the right guidance for you, the right answer for you. It's no more than that. That's all it is, you know. So okay, I think Facebook is going to start cutting me off soon, which they generally do, and I can't believe I've been on here 1 hour already. That is absolutely mental. So what I wanted to do very quickly while I'm shuffling these, if anybody else wants to ask me a question. Kathleen says, will your grandson be safe? Are you talking, Kathleen, please, about his okay, Sharon, I get that now. Sorry. Kathleen, you're talking about your grandson as in his emotional well-being or physical well-being. Could you just clarify that for me, please, so that I can ask that directly? Bernadette, the answer, yeah, I'm going to just pull this for you, Bernadette, okay? So while I'm just waiting there for Kathleen to come back to me. Welcome to the new gracefully aging and memories. Absolutely. All of your struggles that you're feeling at the moment with your journey are just going to be memories, a thing of the past. They are part of your learning and your soul's development, Bernadette. So they are absolutely vital and necessary. If anything, this kind of path is one of the hardest ever, because it's fought and taught with there's just everything. You know, most people, I always feel, when they're on their way to do this, it's because they will have done what I always call the apprenticeship long before now. They'll have done their apprenticeship, and that's because life has taught them. They've gone to the school of life, okay? And you've done an awful lot of that. And as far as your journey is concerned, what you have to do is you have to welcome in the new, and you have to get over anything that you think is negative. So if you've had an experience where you think, oh, I could have done that better, I should have done that better, you got to stop the beating up on yourself, okay? It does you no good. It serves no purpose. Your journey is your journey, and the more that you follow the path and the more you put into it, so if an opportunity comes your way, you take the opportunity and you follow it. You can do no more than that. That is your journey. That is your path, and you will be absolutely fine. You're very, very gifted, so don't ever think that you're not. I hope that helps. Okay. No, you're more than welcome, Laurie. That is absolutely no problem at all. You're more than welcome, Rosie. Okay, sorry. Where are we? I just wanted to go back there to, where is she? Kathleen, will your grandson be safe? Emotionally and physically, both. Okay. He's feels like he's quite young. But there also feels like there's quite a bit of drama around him. That this is me picking this up just before I pull the cards for you, but it does feel like there's a little bit, hello Sinead, that there's a little bit of drama around him at the moment. Emotionally, yes, absolutely. I feel, yeah, this is all about him. Okay, so what we've got here is we've got the adult children, all right? We've got the self-care and the finances, and I feel like there's a situation that this child must be the son of your daughter. Would that be correct? She being the adult child, because I feel like she's the adult child, and I feel like life for her is not great at the moment. It says finances, but I feel there's an awful lot more to it than that. But I also feel as well that she needs to take very, very good care of her own emotional health. Whatever about the physical, it's the emotional. As far as your grandson being okay, I feel the answer absolutely is yes. But I do feel that you have some influence there, and you know that you can use it because it's in the best interest of this child. Does that make sense to you, Kathleen? And I really feel like it's something that needs to be addressed perhaps with your daughter, because at times with your daughter, I think you feel she doesn't listen, but she does actually. She hears a lot more than you think she does, you know. So I hope that's helped. I think he's going to be okay. I certainly feel he will be, at least with you around anyway. I get the feeling there's some distance between you. I don't know if that distance is in miles or in emotion or both. But that's okay. Distance is distance. And with technology, and look at where we are now, we can get things done and we can get through to people. So try not to worry too much about that. But do not sort of let it slip underneath you. Do make sure that you, well, how would I say, that you just keep the contact. That's what I want to say. Keep the contact, because it's going to be very, very important that you do that. Okay. I hope that's helped. He's away at college. Okay. Right. So it's about not losing the contact. You understand me? Okay. So I hope that's helped you in some way. Just let him know you're there. All right. And let him know you're watching him too. Let him know that he won't get away with stuff just because he's away. All right. If that makes sense. Okay. But he's going to be fine. He's going to be fine. All right. He's got strong women around him, and that's always an important thing. Okay. You'll pull him through. So thank you very much, Kathleen. And I really hope that that helped in some way for you. Good. I'm delighted if that's helped you in some way. You know, I do have a gentleman that's coming through here, and I am really, really concerned about getting cut off. But he's coming through and in spirit, and I know that he wants to just say a very quick hello. I feel with this gentleman, I don't know how long he's gone. It doesn't feel like it's a long, long time. And I want to say to you that he is a man who must have gone. He's just a really outdoorsy man. He keeps showing me himself walking along what would be, I suppose, hills, mountainous areas, outdoors, a very outdoors, as a granddad. So I'm wondering, can I connect that with anybody? I also can, even though he's an outdoors man, he must have been a smoker, because I can smell cigarette smoke off him. But I get the feeling he's quite spiritual in his own way. Hey, I'm back on again. Are you guys still there? Sorry about this, but I got cut from Facebook again, the usual, you know. I'm trying to just sort this out here so I can see any comments that come through. Are you guys there? Ali, you're back. Hi. Oh, the joys of it all, huh? The absolute joys of it all. Okay, so where I want to go into the consciousness creators on this, and then let's see if it comes up again. Okay, back. Can people hear me? Have I got sound? Hi, Gloria. Hi, Donna. Hi, Leanne. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, Bella. Hi, welcome on board. I'm back. Okay, so can you hear me? I need to know if you can hear me. Yes. Oh, excellent. All right, that's grand. It's just the other thing came up and said there was no sound. Okay, brilliant. Now, I have this gentleman here, and I know that I had a lady that, Tracy. Is Tracy still there? I know that this gentleman is a granddad, and I know he would have walked for miles and miles and miles, but he also had a ciggy in his hand. I feel like he loved the outdoors, but I also feel something happened to his leg, and it took him away from his normal routine of walking that he would have done. He's just here to say hello. I can't ignore him. He's so lovely. And he's a bit of a character, you know, a bit of a Jack the Lad in his way. So I just want to be able to bring him to whoever is here for him. Now, Tracy, if you're there, please, if you're there, come back to me, because I wouldn't like to think that he's yes, okay. Now, Leanne, you said the same, did you? Because I'm getting mixed up now. All right, let me just go to a little bit more information about him. Okay, he said, tell him about the dog. So would you understand about the being a dog that all right, okay, Leanne, that's great. Okay, thank you. You know, you understand him having a fall, leg being very badly affected, and taking him away from his normal routine. That really would have upset him greatly, because I know this man would have walked miles. But now, do you understand as well the cigarette and having the cigarette, because that's really important with him also. So Leanne, if you could just let me know that. It just takes a while for the comments to come up. And I want to talk about a dog as well that would have been around. No dog, only neighbor. Are you saying the neighbor had a dog? Because I'm feeling with this man, I'm looking at a dog that's quite small, that he would run up and wag its tail to him, whether it's his or not. Does that make any sense to you, Leanne? If you could just let me know that. You must have at some point with him had a very special relationship, because I feel as though you brought to him, you went to him. Yeah, he had the hip operation, so you understand all down the one side of him there that was really, really affecting him. It's like it took him out of the way he always wanted to be, and he just your neighbor's dog, you're thinking, okay, it's like, yeah, that's right. Leanne, do you understand the Siggy? Because I can smell it really, really clearly. So if you can, please let me know. Yeah, that's right, Alice. That was Tracy, but I don't think she's on here now. So I'm just trying to place this lovely gentleman. He is a character. He would have been a real Jack the Lad when he was a younger gentleman. He is a character. And I know he's talking about that he would have loved, always been around areas where there was water and there was places to walk and places to be. I don't feel that. I see him on a bike as a younger man, but I don't see him in a car. I don't see anything like that around him. But I do see one of those old bikes, okay? He always walked with his Siggy. All right, thank you, Leanne. You understand that. Okay, that's brilliant. And can I just say to you as well that you would have been a funny character? Absolutely. Well, he is for sure. Can I also say to you as well that you would have been brought to him, as opposed to him coming to you, even though we walked and walked and walked. It's like you would be brought to visit him. Would that make sense? He's in Dunleary. Okay, so you were brought to visit him. And do you understand when I say that it's like, he loved you? And there's something with his teeth here. There's like as though he wants to take them out for me and clean them, okay? And it's like I feel like this kind of a taste of something minty that he must have tried to clean them with. But it's like, it's almost as though when I put them back in my mouth, I haven't rinsed them, because it's like this. I don't know if this is a memory you would have, but he's making a laugh of it. He's making a joke of it, okay? He's really, really a funny man. He really is. But he says, now, I could be grumpy as well. So you probably would understand that. And I guess he might be talking, Leanne, about the grumpiness when he had this surgery and he was taken away from his normal routine, because really at the end of the day, he said he was quite lonely for a while as well. You understand all that? Brilliant. He was quite lonely for a while as well, so he didn't like to be not able to get up and go out. He's an independent guy, and that's it, end of. But he's here, honey. Now I want to ask you as well, because he's talking about you need to tell me who's getting married, Leanne, or who's just gotten engaged, or who's getting married, because he's talking about going to a wedding celebration. So can you understand that at all? I also feel as well that he's talking about the fact that you've been quite sad lately, and upset and sad lately. And he says, tell her that I've been with her. She went through a lot, but tell her I've been with her. Please tell me you're understanding this. I just get this awful... You understand this. I get this awful sense of loss with you, like a sadness, but I also get the fact that there's a wedding coming up or a celebration coming up that he's saying, and I'll be there at that with her, with my Siggy, and I'll be walking. So don't be worrying about it. I hope this makes some sense to you, because I just couldn't ignore him. He's just too lovely, What a lovely man. What a lovely man. So I hope you understand that. And he's blowing you kisses, honey. All right. And don't worry. He's never really left you. He's always been around. And that's what I love about Spirit, I love the way, yes, thank you very much. I'm not even going to tell you what he's just said to me. He's very funny. He's very funny. Okay. Oh, okay. I'll tell you later. You're understanding you've been through quite a lot during Christmas, and you always visit his grave. Well, you see, now there you go. He came to say hello because he knows that. You're welcome. He's a funny man when he wants to be, okay? A very funny man. So what I'd like to say is that this is what I absolutely love about the spirit world, is their sheer sense of determination and the sense of humor. I love the fact that they will do whatever it takes to get our attention. And I love that some people are so clear with me that I am having a conversation with somebody that's right next to me. You just can't beat that, Now I know I'm in the Consciousness Creators, and this is the second part of the first video that I've done, and I know that I'm going to have to go off now because people will want to watch a replay, and you know, I'm going to have to be asking them to watch too, and I know that's not fair to do that. So, but I do hope you got something from that, Leanne, and I hope you're feeling better soon. And I just want to say to everyone, hiya Tanya, hi Pearl, and hiya Laurie. I want to say to everyone that on my behalf and behalf of my co-creators, it is a pleasure being here with you each day and being able to give you as much as we can to help you guys. And please do continue to share, because you just don't know who might get some benefit out of what we do, and that's our whole aim. And a big thank you, as I said, always to the co-creators, but especially to Ali O'Shea, whose brainwave this was, and I for one am absolutely delighted and honored to be a part of it. So on behalf of me and Archangel Micah and my lovely Buddha friend here, I'll see you all next Monday, okay? I'll see you all next Monday. So have a lovely, lovely week and enjoy it, and just get the angels. Remember, ask and you shall receive. Ask them to go ahead of you, take away any danger from your path, and just know that you're being protected. You are loved. You are magnificent. You are surrounded by spirit. You are surrounded by angels, and never forget that. So namaste, everybody, and thank you for being a part of this and for holding on in there with me. Love to you all. Mwah. And Gloria, do give me a call there. I saw your comment. Please do call me. We need to talk. Oh, and Tony, oh my God. Oh, I'll be murdered. The wonderful, magnificent Tony Doyle is here tomorrow on the Consciousness Creator. Do you hear that? What time have we got, Ali? Because I don't have it written down here in front of me. Could you put that up there for me so I could just read it out, please? And hiya, Sinead. I'm so glad you enjoyed that. Oh my goodness. I get myself into so much trouble. I forget everything, you know. Goldfish and myself. That's why my friends used to call me Dory. Ah, sure. However. Ali, what time is Tony coming on at tomorrow? Hello, Diane. How are you? Sorry, Tony. Oh, he's brilliant. Thanks, Ali. He's on 1 p.m. GMT, and he is on 8 a.m. Eastern time. Okay, so that's 1 p.m. GMT and 8 a.m. Eastern time and 5 a.m. PST. Okay, so that's the wonderful Tony Doyle. Don't miss it. You will never be disappointed. He's fabulous. We love him. So, like I said to everybody, many hugs, many kisses, love to you all, and angel blessings to every single one of you. And thanks for hanging on in there with me. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye to all of you. Have a lovely week.